Well, good afternoon, everybody. This is meteorologist Joe Rayo with a special update regarding a possible weather event that we're anticipating for tomorrow during the midday and afternoon. Before getting into that, I'd just like to remind you that you're watching the Joe Rayo Weather Channel on YouTube. And if you have not already subscribed, please do, because whenever we have special events, special weather events such as this, we always like to keep our subscribers on top of the weather situation. And if you are already subscribed, tell somebody about our channel and please ask them to subscribe. It costs absolutely nothing. So, as far as what we're talking about, a powerful cold front expected to barrel through the tri state area on Tuesday. Strong winds, severe weather possible. The main weather story is indeed this powerful cold frontal system. And this front is, and if I'm going to back this up here a little bit in time to show you where this front is now, here we go. This is the front that we're talking about that's draped across the Great Lakes, the central Great Lakes area. And this is the system that's going to be coming into our area during the midday and afternoon tomorrow and delivering to our area a rather significant surge of unsettled weather. This front is going to be moving at up to 50 miles per hour as it moves across New York State and Pennsylvania during the day tomorrow and is expected to reach our tri-state area by mid to late afternoon. You can see the speed of this system. This is for 2 a.m. Tuesday morning. This is for 8 a.m. on Tuesday morning. Now, take a look where the front is expected to be. It's expected to be in western New York and western Pennsylvania. That's as of 8 a.m. on Tuesday morning. Now, watch what happens in just 6 hours. In just 6 hours, that system has rolled across, again, moving at a speed of about 50 miles an hour, and is now coming into the immediate tri-state area by 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Probably will be crossing through our area sometime between 2 and 4 in the afternoon tomorrow. By 8 o'clock tomorrow evening, the front is already well offshore. We're into a flow of gusty northwesterly winds. This front is going to be accompanied, we think, by an unusually strong upper level trough, which will likely help to generate widespread clouds tomorrow, showers, and possible thunderstorms. Now, I've been advertising this potential for severe weather since Saturday with this particular system, and I see absolutely no reason to back away from that now. Let's take a look at what the Storm Prediction Center. This is in Norman, Oklahoma. These are the folks that issue severe weather watches, and as you can see here on this particular view, much of the mid-Atlantic and northeastern states is covered in the threat for thunderstorms, marginal risk for severe weather across upstate New York, central Pennsylvania, down into southern Delaware and Maryland and Virginia. And in this yellow area that you see here, a slight risk for severe weather. That's the categorical outlook. Now, there is no threat, thankfully, of any tornado activity. However, the potential for damaging winds does exist. There's about a 15% chance of that in our immediate area. When I speak of damaging winds, I'm talking about winds gusting to over 58 miles per hour. Now, the aforementioned weather front is likely to promote the evolution of at least a narrow squall line across portions of eastern New York into the lee of the Allegheny Mountains by early Tuesday afternoon. Let's take a look here at one of our models. This is the RPM model. Excuse me. I'm going to put the RPM model into motion in just a moment. If you watch your local TV weathercasts, you probably have seen the on-camera meteorologist refer to Futurecast. Well, the Futurecast is nothing more than the RPM, the rapid, excuse me, the rapid movement of weather systems as projected over a span of, in this case, 72 hours. I'm going to put the RPM in motion, and you can see generally dry conditions for a while, but now watch. Here comes that squall line that we mentioned. We may begin to see some shower activity here as early as maybe 11:30 tomorrow morning, if the RPM is correct, and maybe a hit or miss thunderstorm up to the north. But it's not until a few hours later as the actual cold front moves in. Yeah, right about there. Let me back it up a little bit. Boom, 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 boom. There you go. This is for the time frame for 3:30 tomorrow afternoon. Notice, if you will, the line of showery weather and embedded areas of thunderstorms, strong to possibly severe thunderstorms by about 3:30 tomorrow afternoon, if this is correct. But that could be in error by about an hour or so. So count on any time between about 2 and 4 o'clock for the potential of severe weather in the tri-state area. And combined with the rapid forward speed of the cold front, again, we are anticipating increasingly strong and gusty southeasterly winds in advance of the front during the morning into the midday hours and early afternoon. And then as the cold front rips on through here during the mid and late afternoon period tomorrow, you'll see those southeasterly winds shift sharply into the northwest behind the frontal passage, again, during the mid and late afternoon. Again, we're expecting low top thunderstorms with the risk for potentially damaging winds exceeding 58 miles an hour, as well as brief downpours and P to maybe even dime-sized hail. That may be in the cards. That sometimes happens in this setup. We have what's called an inverted V setup coming up for tomorrow. The inverted V referring to the fact that everything is kind of turned upside down. Instead of getting dry air impinging upon our area from the upper levels of the atmosphere and bumping into moist air down here at the surface, it's a flip. We have the dry air down at the surface and the moist air, the humid air coming on in from the north and northwest and running into our area with the push of this advancing cold front. And that is going to set the stage for severe weather. That is going to set the stage for the potential for very strong, if not possibly damaging winds. That will set the stage for the potential for P to dime-sized hail during the day tomorrow. Again, I think the best chance for this to all happen will be between 2 and 4 o'clock on Tuesday afternoon. So all I can say is stay safe. As I move the, let me move the RPM on. This is from, again, 3:30 in the afternoon. Notice, if you will, also up to the north over the Berkshires and on into the Green Mountains of Vermont. There's even some snow as this front passes on by, and there'll be lake effect snow shower and flurry activity blowing across the Great Lakes because the lakes are wide open. They're not frozen, but this push of dynamically cold air over the Great Lakes may produce snow showers and squalls over parts of western New York. This is quite a cold front. And if I move things along quick enough, you can see there are the lake effect snow showers expected behind the front. We should clear out, have partly cloudy weather tomorrow night, and a bright, sunny, albeit brisk and chilly, below normal temperature day on your Wednesday. So that's what we're expecting here over the next 24 to 48 hours. So stay safe, monitor the latest weather forecast during Tuesday. I am sure that a weather watch for potential severe weather from our friends at the National Weather Service will be issued or could be issued by midday or early afternoon on Tuesday. And of course, we'll be watching it for you tomorrow right here on the Joe Rao Weather Channel. Again, if you're not subscribed, please do. Please tell others about our Weather Channel on YouTube. Again, it costs nothing. And again, we'll have more updates for you as this system approaches, if not tonight, certainly during the day tomorrow. Again, this is meteorologist Joe Rao. Thank you very much for watching. And we will be on tap or with you again during the day tomorrow with this rapidly approaching weather front. Stay safe, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow.